Hello, so now I would like to get you started with the Arduino software. If you don't have it installed on your computer, which most of you don't, although one or two of you might, you are going to need to go to the Arduino website. And the Arduino website, you can go to arduino.org, or that's just going to forward you to arduino.cc. So we're going to go to arduino.cc. And here's the software. Now it seems like you can eventually get there either through either one of these online tools or downloads. But let me go directly to downloads. At downloads, you've got two options. One is to go to the Arduino web editor, and the other is to download the Arduino IDE. That's the software. IDE just stands, I don't remember exactly what it stands for, but that is the Arduino software. And the web editor is the software on the cloud. The IDE is the software that you would download to your computer to run. You can do it either way. Doesn't matter at all. I tend to prefer to download software to my computer so that I don't have to depend on the internet. This way, once you've downloaded this, you do not have to use the internet. It can be all done entirely on your computer. You do have to have install permissions on your computer to be able to install that. If you use the web editor, you still have to install a plugin for Chrome. So I don't know if that's an issue for any of you with the computers that you have, but you do have to install a plugin for Chrome. So you can do either one. I'm going to go ahead and go to the web editor. I'm going to click on Code Online, and it brings me directly to the software, which is pretty much what it looks like if I've installed it on my computer. But what it hasn't shown you, because I've already done it, is that to run this web editor correctly, if you go here and you haven't installed the plugin, you're not going to have this button here, which allows you to upload the code to your Arduino. Under software, I'm going to go to online tools. Here's the web editor. That brings me right back to the web editor. If I go to software and I go to online tools and I go to getting started, I believe if you go straight to the web editor and you don't have this installed, it will ask you if you want it installed, but it's already installed for me. So I'm just going, so again, one more time. If I go to the web editor and I go to Code Online and I don't have the plugin installed, then I believe it'll ask me to create an account and ask me to install the plugin. I have already done that. So now when I hit Create Online, it just goes right to the program. The other way, of course, is, again, installing it directly on your computer. Then you don't have to depend on the internet, and that's the only thing you have to install. You don't have to install the plugin, you just install the IDE. So it's either the IDE or the plugin. So let me do the web editor version. So if I'm at the web editor and I want to code online, the first thing I do need to do, and again, if you click Code Online, it's going to ask you to create an account, and I believe it'll automatically ask you to download this. But in case you have trouble finding it, I'm going to go to the online tools and the getting started. So again, software, online tools, getting started. This is where it asks you what you want to set up. Ignore all of that IoT cloud stuff and go all the way to the bottom. And this is where you have the Arduino plugin. This is what you need to install if you're not going to install the program directly on your computer. If you're going to use the cloud version, if you're going to use the web editor, you're going to use the plugin. The plugin allows you to take the code from the web editor and put it into the Arduino. So once you've installed the plugin and you've created your account, then you can create, now you've got the web editor, you can come in here and you can edit Arduino code and you can download it to your Arduino. That's what we'll go over next. But let me also show you what this looks like if you've installed it on your computer and you're not using the web editor. If you've installed it on your computer and you're not using the web editor, I'm going to go ahead and close all these windows, and I'm going to go to, I have it installed on my computer, I'm going to go to Arduino. It's installed on my computer. I'm going to run that, the Arduino code. Whoops, I got to allow access. Hold on, let me pause just in case this. Okay, so I just had to, I guess that my computer's been updated since the last time I ran Arduino, so I had to tell it it's okay to go through the firewall. But in any case, this is the software. This is what happened when I started it up. This is the sketchbook, the software, how it looks if it's installed on your computer. It looks similar. In the web-based software, you had the side panel where you could access these things, which are now up here. So, for example, what we're going to do is we're going to load example software. So, File, Examples. I'm going to go to Basics, and I'm going to go to Blink. That's the very first piece of software we're going to use. And here it is. Here's the software. Okay, from the web editor, right? So that's the one installed on my computer. Let me go to the web editor, open up the web. Here, still have one window open. So here's the web editor. Some of those things that were along the top or along the side, and here's the software right here. So you can run it from either your computer or the web editor. I'm repeating myself now, but what you need to do is get prepared so that you can access this software for the next lab. In the next video, I will show you how to run the software and download it to the Arduino.